Greetings and welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show that's slanty! First question is from Eminem #1 fan. Are nunchucks a religious weapon? No, they're just really unpleasant. You don't want to see a nun chucking. Maybe if they've seen a dead body, you might get one to chuck, but... Next question is from the Swanky. Is to believe in a verb or a preposition? Well, you're presupposing a lot if you're believing in something, so yes. And the next question is from Nish Brown. Do you guys want to see a dead body? No, I don't want nuns to vomit. Next question. No Two Religions asks, 10 minutes of making out with post-rigger dead hobo or a lifetime devoted to Jesus? Well, you see, Jesus, as far as I remember in the Bible, was homeless and is dead. And he would be post-rigor mortis because it's been 2,000 years. I mean, he only spent part of the weekend dead, but after that, you know, he walked around, and the Bible doesn't say when he died the second time, but I'm sure he died the second time because, like, he's dead now. So, in reality, it's one and the same thing, which is why you get so many vomiting nuns around the place. It's not pleasant. Next question is from Ferifly 4 of 4. Why are polar bears so damn cute? Well, because they eat penguins. Shut up, I know, Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere, but I want to tie everything together. And penguins kind of look like nuns in the same sort of uniform, and they defend themselves from eating by polar bears by vomiting. So all penguins are Christian. The ones that are still... It's an evolutionary thing, you know. It's a really good evolutionary trait to have if you're a penguin, to vomit inside a polar bear, because the polar bear will vomit you. Alice Barber asks, have you ever met Dame Edna Everidge or Rolf Harris? If so, did either of them ask you to tie their kangaroo down sport? And which is the best, red or purple? Well, this comes down to which teams. You see, it is a sport, kangaroo tying. Well, what you do is there's two codes, basically: kangaroo tying and kangaroo boxing. One where you tie the kangaroos down, and then the other one where you box the kangaroo. Not punching it in the face, because that's cruel. You put it in a box. And I think maybe it's here, the video where I do that. Anyway, then what happens is once the kangaroo is safely tied down or put in a box, then, you know, you go and eat things. I don't know what things you eat. Possibly kangaroos, because they've already been tied down and they're much easier to eat if they're not bouncing around in the bush. Next question, last question for today. Oh, I forgot one. Spacheman 300 says, can penguins look up? No, that's why they get eaten by polar bears. And, Serious Mind asks, Rick Santorum's explanation, what is funnier? Rick Santorum's explanation that he said blah people instead of black people, or Mitt Romney's flip-flopping over his own healthcare system, or Newt Gingrich's entire candidacy. Now, oh shit. No. You forgot to mention somebody. It's happening again. They always want you to remember Ron Paul. I mean, you know, it's as if he was relevant or something, and they just keep on going on about it and on about it. Stop it! Well, the answer is yes. They're all funny, but not in an amusing way. It's funny as in the smell of penguin vomit inside a baby polar bear. It's just disturbing funny, not ha-ha funny. Last question for today is from Asif Videos. Time, space, no, what? He wrote this backwards. Previously, you helped me with my problem of a few ginger hairs turning white and advised me not to look in the mirror and ask people why I'm going grey till it's someone 57. At first, this worked, but not looking in the mirror and seeing that my ginger genetics prevent me from having a soul has caused a paradox similar to Schrodinger's cat, where I both have and don't have a soul at the same time. As a result, I have pulled out into a state of quantum flux outside of time-space, and my only means of contact is YouTube comments. Can you get me back? All I have with me is a hairband, a paperclip, and a 1985 DeLorean. I've tried asking MacGyver, and he just told me to flux off, which I already have. Well, I see your problem. See, that guy who kind of looks like Richard Dean Anderson, it's not. That was Colonel Jack O'Neill from Stargate. So what happened is that Colonel Jack O'Neill, he gets that all the time that he looks like MacGyver, and they always play these jokes on him. Oh, here's a paperclip and a bucket of asbestos and a gun and a bag of superphosphate. Can you make a rocket ship and use it to fly to safety? And anyway, after this joke was played on him like 11 million times, he got kind of sick of it and now punches people into the face. You got lucky that he only told you to flux off. Now, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to start a quantum paradox, and my Stargate, which is just over there, just out of shot, I'm going to get somebody from my quantum paradox, and I'm going to get him to look at you, look for you, and see if he can get you back. Did you see him? I couldn't find him. Sorry. That was a waste of time and several $1 billion. Now I've got to take the Stargate back, and how am I going to take it on my bike? It's not that. Anyway, here's your dovetail question for this week. So we're keeping this bit where I'm just talking over the dovetail questions. Trouble is, I don't have anything to say. I mean, that comment was incredibly insightful. You can't hear my sarcasm, can you? And, yeah, that... All right. Okay, I think I'm running out of dovetail question answers now. Okay. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a cool sign-off.